and scrutiny and command authority. This is a deliberate and calculated process. 1. The foundation, meticulous grooming and poise. Before a single garment is chosen, the foundation must be set. Impeccable grooming is non-negotiable. This signals discipline and self-respect at the most fundamental level. Clean, trimmed nails, fresh breath, controlled, purposeful movements. These are the baseline signals that you are not a man who cuts corners. Your physical presence, how you occupy space, the rhythm of your walk, should be that of a man who owns his environment, not one who is passing through it. 2. The framework, strategic symbolism. Every item you wear, every accessory you carry, is a loaded symbol. A quality watch, even a vintage one, signals an appreciation for craftsmanship and permanence. Sharp, clean footwear subconsciously suggests you are a well-made bag implies you carry things of importance. These are not frivolous details, they are the structural beams of your perceived identity. They must be chosen not for flash, but for the silent, unwavering statement they make about your standards. 3. The fortress walls, unbreakable composure. Your emotional state must become unreadable. The true test of your projected image comes under pressure, during a negotiation, a confrontation, or unexpected bad news. The man who masters appearance does not flinch. He has trained his responses. A moment of silence is preferable to a stammered excuse. Communication is more powerful than any outburst. This composure is the fortress wall that protects the illusion of invincibility. When others cannot see your fear or desperation, they cannot exploit it. 8. The psychology of the audience, why the masses bow to spectacle. To fully wield this power, you must understand why it works. You are manipulating deeply ingrained psychological principles. 1. Cognitive ease. The human brain is lazy. It prefers shortcuts. Assessing a person's true character is hard work. Assessing their appearance is easy. A man who looks successful allows others to take the easy path. They willingly accept the surface image because it requires no effort to deconstruct. You are giving their brains a comfortable narrative. 2. The authority bias. People have a deep-seated tendency to obey authority figures. The trappings of power, fine clothes, a commanding presence, trigger this. You are not just asking for respect, you are triggering a subconscious program of deference. By looking like an authority, you become one in the eyes of others, bypassing their critical faculties. 3. The halo effect in motion. This cognitive bias causes people to assume that because you excel in one visible area, your appearance, you must excel in others, competence, intelligence, trustworthiness. A powerful appearance creates a positive halo that colors every interaction. Your good taste in clothes is subconsciously interpreted as good judgment in business. Your physical discipline is seen as mental discipline. 9. Advanced application, turning perception into concrete gain. This mastery is not an end in itself. It is the engine for tangible advancement. 1. The credit of appearance. You can spend it to gain access, trust, and opportunities you have not yet earned. A man who looks the part will be given the part more readily than a more qualified man who looks like an amateur. The perceived risk is lower. Investors, clients, and allies are investing in the image of success, which feels like a safer bet than an unproven reality. 2. The theater of negotiation. Enter any negotiation looking like you don't need the deal, and you hold immense power. Your appearance of success makes the other party believe you have other options. Power. They begin to sell to you, rather than you begging from them. You negotiate has already done the work of convincing them of your leverage. 3. Commanding loyalty. People are naturally drawn to and loyal to centers of power. By appearing as a rising force, you attract talented individuals who want to attach their fortunes to yours. They will be more loyal, more hardworking, and more forgiving of your mistakes because they believe fulfilling prophecy, building the team that will help you achieve the reality. X. The eternal vigilance. This path is not easy. It demands constant vigilance and sacrifice. 1. The discipline of maintenance. the mask cannot slip. Ever. You must maintain the standard in private as practice for public. Disarray, whether physically, emotionally, or sartorially, the entire carefully constructed image can collapse. The memory of weakness is indelible. 2. The burden of performance. You are always on stage. This can be isolating. You forego the comfort of public vulnerability. Your relaxation must be strategic and private. This is the sacrifice. You trade the comfort of being truly known for the power of being perceived as invincible. 3. The acceptance of cunning. You must make peace with the fact that this is a form of strategic deception. It is a gentle, continuous manipulation of human nature. You are using the gullibility of the masses against them for your own advancement. This requires a certain ruthlessness, a willingness to prioritize results over the approval of those who do not understand the game. Conclusion: the sovereign of your own fate. The law of appearances is immutable. You cannot vote it out of existence or wish it away. You can only choose to be its victim or its master. To be its victim is to have your true worth obscured by the superficial judgment of others. To be its master is to seize control of that judgment and bend it to your will. This is the ultimate form of sovereignty. It is not granted by birthright or wealth, it is seized through understanding and discipline. It is the power to write the story of who you are in the minds of everyone you meet, before they have a chance to write it for you. The man who looks poor, whether in spirit, in discipline, or in resources, abdicates this sovereignty. He surrenders his narrative. The man who masters his image, who builds his fortress of perception with calculated precision, becomes the author of his own destiny. He commands the room before he speaks. He wins the battle before it begins. He does not ask for respect, he dictates its terms. The world is a theater. The choice is yours. Will you be a spectator, a pawn on the stage, or will you step into the light as the director of the grand play of your life? The final command echoes: never look poor. Never sound weak. Never reveal desperation. For in the court of human judgment, the sentence is passed in a glance. Ensure that the verdict is always, irrevocably, in your favor. Have you ever watched a man command a room without saying a word, while another is ignored the moment he steps inside? This is not chance. It is the cruelest and most absolute law of human nature, and that judgment is nearly impossible to reverse. People see not who you are, but who you appear to be. They assess your clothes, your posture, your bearing, and their verdict is passed before you can speak a word in your own defense. This is the line between being respected and being erased. Human judgment is